up? Yeah, your boy Passport Show, man. Shogun is out here enjoying this beautiful day today. Another day in the beautiful Malaysia while I'm not in the cold back on the East Coast. I will be soon, but right now, man, I'm just still out here enjoying the nice weather in Malaysia, man, the good people, the food, the culture, you know, out here doing, the things that you're supposed to do when you got that passport. You know what I mean? A lot of people calling us passport bros or passport kings, and they got a certain kind of um, a label on it, a kind of definition that might not be all that cool, man. But this is just some of the things that we do, man. We travel to different countries, come out to see different things, meet different people, and explore, man, and find beautiful places like this, man. So I gotta say, man, I'm out here just having a good time. The people been real cool. Can't really complain about much. It's a safe country. Um, so much to do. You know what I mean? It's really so much to do out here, man, and it's a pretty affordable country, man. It's not like one of these places where things you every time you go somewhere you worried about how much something might cost. Like you want to get an apartment for a month and you don't know if you got to put down like a 3-4 month deposit or something like that. So if you coming out and you on a budget, this is a good place. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna tell you. Come on, I'm gonna just move around a little bit. I got a family behind me trying to teach their son how to swim. So let me show you. All right. So this is Kuala Lumpur right here. This is the main. This is the main city. You know, right down here is the main city. This is just to show the building. And that's the downtown area right there. And as I said before, that's the second tallest building in the world. Number two. Number one is the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. And number two is that one right there in the back. Boom. You know what? I'm gonna try to turn this sideways. See if I can get a better. Oh, they won't let me. It's all good. So if I turn it to the sideway, does it turn off? Okay, yeah, it's on lock. It's all good. But yeah, this is just I'm gonna tell you. So a lot of people thinking Kuala Lumpur might not be that developed because you hear about Southeast Asia. People are thinking Thailand, people are thinking the Philippines, people are thinking Cambodia, but all of those places, they within in their cities are very very developed. But yeah, there's some rural areas that they have that you might be still riding down dirt roads and things like that. And you might see monkeys on the side of the road. But I mean, you come to the main cities and they got more things. Some of their stuff is better than what you might see in the United States. So I'm gonna say, man, check out Kuala Lumpur. Yeah. So this is just the view from the pool deck right here. And as you can see, I'm gonna zoom in again. The two tallest buildings, the largest building in the world by mass, the Petronas Towers, and then the tallest building in the world, second tallest building. I call that the walkie-talkie building, just because it looked like that. But I'm gonna tell you, look, you can see some of their mansions down there. They don't have the biggest yards, but when you go down there, man, you really see how big some of these houses are. Kind of look like compounds. And then, man, you got this area. Let me go over here real quick. Walk past you know, this is the pool. Gotta be careful, kind of wet over here. So let me see. Hello. Hello. How you doing? How you doing? What? My name is Jay.
Jason, my
Nice
name is.
nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Jason.
Jason. Nice to meet you.
Jay, right?
Yes.
Where
Where
you from?
USA.
USA. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
this
How you,
from USA.
how you doing?
Jaden.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Where
my
you?
son Jaden.
No, Jaden. Nice to meet you. Where
He's
you?
from the USA also.
Oh.
He like go USA.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You go USA. You'll have fun.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
fun.
you want to go to your friends. You
Yeah.
go to USA, what you want to asking?
Where in the USA would you like to go? Texas? Good, 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 good. Big state. And where are you from? Yeah.
From Malaysia.
You from Malaysia?
Yeah, Malaysia,
Oh
yeah.
man, very lucky, man. Very beautiful country.
Yeah. You come for
Safe.
what? You come in here for
To visit and see my friends, and
just
now
for
I'm
the
just
holiday?
yeah.
Oh,
So now I'm
you is
just
a
getting
YouTuber?
not really. I'm just trying to get some little stuff to show people back in the States, but maybe someday, you
Yeah.
know.
Correct.
It's good. Nice to talk to you, man. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna
Okay,
throw
go.
around. Thank you, man.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you
Good meet
again.
you. Yes.
All right, are you from Kuala
Your
Lumpur?
spectacle is so nice. This
Thank you,
LV.
man.
Yeah.
Thank you. Are you from Kuala Lumpur?
Yes.
Okay, so before I leave, I'm gonna ask you some questions. Where is a good place to go, Kuala
Okay.
Lumpur? All
Okay,
right,
okay.
all right.
Okay.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Yeah. See, nice people out here, man. It's good people. All right, so this is the other side here, you know, and these buildings are kind of big too, you know. The thing is, you know, when you come to Asia, a lot of the buildings themselves are big, but the apartments themselves are not that big. I mean, they're efficient, give you everything that you need in there, and they're very nice, you know, very nice buildings. It's just they're not extremely big, you know. You look at the architecture like this, you know, you'll see places. So they really know how to do their thing. They don't slack much out here. And then this is the jacuzzi. Got the jacuzzi area here. If you want to come and get in the warm, you got the jacuzzi jets, you know, and then more nice views. Check it out. All right. Yeah. And this is how it goes, man. They'll come out here, they'll get in the full gear. Y'all peep this right here. This is the local Malay, the Muslims, you know. Strict, you won't see them taking their clothes off to get in the pool. They'll get in the pool with everything on, you know. But yeah. So yeah. So Malays look, you know, they have a very diverse group of people. Oh, this shit is hot. Yeah, it's hot. It's nice and warm. This is actually the furthest that I've been here. I've been here for a few weeks now, and I haven't even gotten into the jacuzzi, but now we're here. And man, I mean, just think about it, man. Like sometimes you come out here and you want to get your mind right, and you just, you know, you get in the jacuzzi and you overlooking the city. It gives you time to think, to catch up, you know, to make your plans. But then you come to a place like this, and I promise you're gonna be planning how you're gonna come back, you know. So I'm gonna tell you, uh, somebody said don't sleep on Malaysia, and I'm here to tell you again, don't sleep on Malaysia. It's a great place, good food, very affordable, you know, especially if you're coming from the States. If you're coming from the States, a lot of these places are affordable compared to where we come from. So um, keep that in mind. Don't think because you see jacuzzis and penthouse apartments and great views that, oh man, this must cost a grip. This must cost, you know, tens of thousands of dollars or something like that. Nah, man. You could get a apartment in a place like this for $400 or $500 a month. Yeah, literally, you can get a place like this for $500 a month if, of course, you're getting it long term. Now, if you're renting by the day or by the week, of course, they're going to charge you more. But if you want to be out here like this and you want to have you a penthouse apartment, maybe not even a penthouse, just a basic apartment in a nice building, you can have that in Malaysia for $400 a month, $500. Of course, the higher you go and the bigger the room, it gets, you know, the price goes up. But I mean, look at, like I said, look at these views. You can see for miles and miles and miles, 30, 40 miles away, as far as the eye can see, until you can't see anymore. And I don't know if you see in there, if you look at that, you see the crane, you see that crane, and then I'm gonna show you another one. When you see cranes like that all over the city, that means the city is so many cranes out here. That means the city is still growing. That means the city is still growing. They're doing a lot of construction. It's a vibrant city. So if you missed out on some opportunities, if you wanted to invest in real estate in the U.S. and maybe it got out of your price range, out of your budget, you can always come to a place like this that does allow foreigners to buy land and property. You could come to a place like this and invest for like 30% of whatever it would have cost you in the U.S. Yeah. So, I'm just saying, man. And this is messages specifically for the people who are from the U.S. who never really been outside. The world is bigger than just America. I'm telling you that right now. You know, I can sit up here all day if I want to. You can sit up here. I mean, of course, until like maybe 10 at night when they shut it down, 10, 11 at night. You know. But we getting ready for the Chinese New Year in a couple days. Not sure yet if I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna tell you, I done assimilated in this place so, so much so that last night was a Friday night and I didn't even go out. Usually you want to go out on a Friday night. You want to go hit if you out here, you single, or you by yourself, you want to go to a club or something, you know what I mean? A lounge. But I didn't do that. I chose to just stay in. Oh man, the people out here are so cool though, man. I'm telling you, different kinds of people around here. But yeah, he said, "What's up, Passport Mars? It's good, homie. Beautiful scenery. Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I'm just giving a quick peek while I'm up here. Figured I'd just go live, man, and show some things. Like I said, man, it ain't too much action going on right here. This is just the home scenery. This is when you chilling at home. If I was out and about in the streets, you might see a little something here and there. And I know a lot of the fellas like to see what's up with the ladies, but I'll tell you, Malaysia it's not like that. Like if you comparing it to Thailand and Dominican Republic and Brazil and Colombia and all that, it ain't that kind of vibe. But you can find so many good women here. You know what I mean? It's just you ain't seeing a whole bunch of them in no red light district, and they not selling it. You know what I'm saying? If there's pros out here, you don't see them out in the open, and it really ain't a whole lot of them out here, to tell you the truth. It's an area called Bukit Batan. You go out to Bukit Batan, and that's like an international red light district kind of area. But you won't see no locals out there. So yeah. So right now, I was just deciding. I was like, man, do I go out and about in the streets, man, go find some food, or just explore? Do I just chill? So I said, man, I'm gonna just chill. I'm gonna just hang out. I've been here all this time. I haven't gotten in really none of the pools and the jacuzzis. So I might as well get up here, go live a little bit. I wish I'd just put the thing where somebody could hop up here. I think like StreamYard or something, man. Just, chop it up with the fellas, man. I think I'm going to eventually start doing that, man. I see like Razor Rays and all that. All of the fellas are in the streets with Keys, Primo, and all of them, they mastered going live in the StreamYard. I got to figure that part out. The only part that I mastered with the whole little passport bros thing, or is just getting on the plane and traveling, going different places and seeing different things. You know what I mean? You know, I might consider myself more on the OG uh, status when it comes to going abroad and going places, and you know, getting with the, like Razor would say, getting with the chicas. You know, so that part of it really don't excite me too much because I already done it. Yeah, it's lit. Passport Mars, man, it's definitely lit, man. It's definitely lit. And like I said, man, this is uh it's not Pattaya. You know, Pattaya ain't nothing like this, of course. Like as far as size, Pattaya not even a real city. Bangkok, if you want to compare this to Bangkok, you can, but this is much more, like I said, it's much more conservative, cleaner, and is a little bit more advanced than Bangkok. But Bangkok is the best city to me. I love Bangkok. But could I see myself living here? Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I could see myself waking up every day, you know what I mean, pulling out the laptop, working, you know, doing some trading, doing some crypto or something online, going live, showing the fellas the, you know, all what's out here. Because you got to bring you shorty. Yeah, man, look, I tell you, I mean, I got a shorty out here. Got a, you know, as a man, you know, most time you're going to have more than one shorty, but I got a shorty. She not here right now at this very moment at this place, you know what I mean? She taking care of some business. We going to link up in probably in a couple hours. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell her she going to come and do some filming for me. But the thing is, you know, when you got your shorty that's like your main thing, you don't want to blow her up all over the internet either, man, because you know a lot of these guys just be wanting to cause trouble. A lot of them be jealous and they trolls and whatnot. So they'll be trying to hit your chick up and saying this and saying that, and then the next thing you know these hating that they taking pictures of you in places you might be with a, you know how I go. But yeah, I know that's how the content goes viral. So, like I said, maybe next time when I go back to, and I wouldn't do nothing like that here either, because like I said, with Malaysia being the majority of a Muslim country, they take a lot of the stuff that you can get away with that, you know, some of us might call foolishness. They ain't letting you do that here, man. You could catch a charge by offending somebody. Like if you say the wrong things to somebody, that could be a charge. You know, so you want to be careful about how you putting people on Front Street out here. You see the stuff that the guys in Colombia was doing when they was putting people on YouTube and all that, and then all of a sudden now you got the mayor and the police don't want, a lot of them don't want brothers from the States coming down there because they done made the spot hot. You know, so you definitely, they should consider themselves lucky. If they got drugged and they woke up and they survived, they should consider themselves lucky. Because you mess up around places like here, man, you might get caned or lashes, and you know, it's a whole different thing. So, you know, when I get back to Thailand, you know, you definitely, well, there's nothing new that you can see in Thailand either, because all of the brothers done already put it out there. You know, you already done seen everything that Thailand got to offer. You know what I'm saying? But Thailand is like the gift that keeps on giving for real. You know, Dominican Republic, all of the brothers from the States going to the Dominican Republic because it's just a 3-hour flight. It's so easy to get to. And don't get me wrong, the DR got probably, I don't know if I'll say the most beautiful women in the world, but definitely in that category. just like a Colombia and anywhere else like that, Miami. But you know, it's kind of like been there, done that already. And if I do go to the DR, I ain't going to the spots that everybody else going to. I like to be out the way. See, I like to be in places like this. If I'm going to the DR, I'm gonna be in the cut somewhere. And barely any tourists. He said you saw a chick get kicked out of Malaysia for promoting Bali. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. Yeah, you know what? I think I've seen a couple of these kind of videos on YouTube where people compare the countries. They'll say, okay, like you said, Malaysia versus Thailand or Thailand versus Vietnam and stuff like this. So a lot of times, I don't like to, I would never make a video like that. And what kind of, if she got kicked out for doing that, I think that's her own fault because why would you make a video like that? You know what I mean? I'm not gonna, you don't want to dump on one country, especially when you're in that country. You know what I mean? There's a way of comparing places without making one seem worse than the other. You know, so yeah, you definitely got to be careful what you say, and you don't want to offend. Some of these places still got kings and queens, and what's the other word? Not the prime minister, but like the sultans. They got sultans. We not too far from Brunei. I know y'all heard about the Sultan of Brunei. At one point, he was like the richest man in the world. I'm not sure if he still is, but you know, you go to places they got sultans and kings and things like that. So you don't want to say nothing against those people in those countries. You got freedom of speech, but freedom of speech to a certain point, you know. So, but yeah, man. And this is what I'm talking about. See, I know this seems lame. A lot of people, this might seem lame to a lot of people because I'm up here by myself. There's nobody here. But for real, I prefer this. I don't mind people coming up here having fun, but I like when I got the space to myself. You know what I'm saying? I like when I can just come out here and chill. And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, look, I might go live from it's a restaurant at the top of one of these buildings, and the view is ridiculous. You know, when you got the restaurant on the 60th floor, they got the mandolins and violins. You remember when Biggie said, "Armed and dangerous, ain't too many kid bang with us. Straight up, we know Angelus." He said, "I'm in restaurants with mandolins and violins." Like literally, you come out here, you're gonna be in a nice luxury restaurant. They got the mandolin and the violins playing, the guy on the piano. You go to the table, they pull out the handkerchief for you, they put it on you. So the service is good. You know, without really killing you. Look, I had a meal the other day, you know, took Shorty out. Me and Shorty, nice cool little Shorty out here. And I took Shorty to the restaurant. This Shorty, she almost passed out. Man, she just like melted for the place that I brought her, right? And when we got done, the ticket was like, I think it was like $75, 75, almost 80, right? Had this been in the States, I BS you not, had that been in the States, that meal would have been like $400, easy. $400 to $500 for the lamb chops and so like I said, man, you can do a lot out here. It ain't just about the pros out here. You know, it's somebody said this the other day, I forget his name, but I was on a channel telling a couple of the fellas about this, and they got upset with me because I told them I wasn't really a huge fan of the, I don't really do the pay for play thing, even though you're gonna end up paying at some point anyway. When you're going on dates and stuff like that, you gotta pay. You know what I mean? So you end up paying more for having a girlfriend. A girlfriend is far more expensive than having a woman that's just with you for a couple hours or for a night, no doubt about it. But uh, what I was saying is, I was talking, and everybody was against me. They were like, "Well, why are you going to Thailand? Why are you going to the DR? Why are you going to these places if you're not paying for play?" And I told them, I'm like, "Look, man, there's so much other stuff about traveling that you can enjoy other than just paying for pros, paying for play. So much. I mean, for me, it'll be something like this. Right now, where I'm from, is freezing cold. Might be a snowstorm or something, and I'm up here. You know, I got the whole deck to myself, and yeah. So one of the somebody jumped on the live, and he backed me up. I wish I could remember the brother's name. I'm gonna find. I think he's from Boston somewhere or something. But he says, man, he used the perfect word. He said, man, it's the ambiance. Sometimes it's just about the ambiance of a place. It's not always about uh, just only the nightlife. Sometimes it's the ambiance. Like, imagine if you're doing work online. Imagine if you doing stock, or you trade crypto, or you got a remote job, and every day you just coming out chilling on the beach, drinking fresh coconut water, eating mangoes, watermelon juice. You know what I'm saying? So imagine that, and you got this kind of weather, and you looking at the sky like this. You know? Yeah. Now I'm seeing. Look, I was talking about it the other day. I'm starting to see. I'm gonna get on here for a little bit. I'm starting to see now. I'm glad that there are a lot of the brothers that are starting to wake up a little bit, because I'm starting to see them talking about some of the stuff that I was talking about and before, and people were laughing at me. Now I'm starting to see these guys picking up cues and doing some of the things I was talking about. Now you're starting to see brothers talking about, oh, we're going jet skiing in Thailand, or we're doing this in Thailand. I didn't see that before. There was a time where all of the brothers in Thailand were talking about, or the brothers that go to Thailand. I ain't talking about the ones that actually live there per se, but they was talking about, oh, we going to Club 808. They were talking about we going to Club Flex, and I was, yeah, I go to those places too, but you gonna see me in the other spots. You're gonna see me in the Republics. You're gonna see me in, I can't even remember all of the rest of their names because there's so many places out there. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, uh, it's good to see the young brothers, the young travelers out there, the guys that's calling themselves the passport bros. I'm finally glad to start to see them open up their minds and explore a lot more than just soy 11, or soy 6 and walking street. There's other things to do out there, So uh, I'm glad it took a while, you know what I mean? But I'm glad to see them start posting videos of it, man. You know, said most are simps, so no point in teaching them the way an iceberg slim. Ain't it, man? Ain't it, man? And say I'm not in that game like that, but I know a little something something. And you're right, man. You can't give everybody no juice, man, because everybody ain't gonna know how to, everybody ain't gonna know what to do with it, So, but at least, you know what I mean. Sometimes you do gotta pull somebody coattail and tell them like, look, man, it's a whole nother way, or you need to chill out because you making the spot hot. You going it up for us, man. I'm seeing brothers getting online, talking about, um, do you want me to go to this country and crash out? I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna film this and I'm gonna film that. I'm like, come on, man. What part of the game is that? You know what I mean? It ain't like, why are you? First of all, why are you kissing and telling? And then why you want to expose all of this just for some clicks and views? You know what I'm saying? You want to put people on blast, and you making silent enemies, man. Because now y'all gonna make the block hot, and y'all gonna stir up some resentment, like what's going on in Colombia, where they don't even want brothers coming down there no more, man. If you come from the state right now, if I go out to Colombia and I say I want to spend a couple weeks out there to work out, chill out on the beach, I want to go to the gyms, like the boxing gyms down there. They got a cool little boxing scene. I just want to hang out, man. And of course, yeah, the Chicas down there, cool. Now, as soon as I come down there, you get off the plane with your passport. They already looking at you, side eyeing you. You know, they already looking at you. Like you coming there for no good reasons, or you're a potential lick. You might be a victim, so I hope, guys start, not chasing the clout so much, not going to have those negative viral moments. And nothing wrong with going viral and all that, man, but I mean, show the good stuff. Like, look at this. Be honest, man. Look, most of us in the States, we don't get a chance to experience nothing like this, man. I'm talking about the brothers, man. Most of us don't, unless you're a big time athlete, you're a big time entertainer, or that 1% who is very good at business or something like that. You owning your own business or something like that. That 1% get a chance to experience this kind of stuff in the States, but the majority of us, just off a basic salary, you could be working at McDonald's, you could work at Walmart and save up enough to come to a place like this and be able to enjoy these kind of views. You know what I'm saying? You can enjoy views like this kind of environment. Because, of course, this is, let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck right now. Let's say this is New York. Let's say this is DC. This is Chicago. Let's say this is Miami or LA. How much are you paying a month in a place like this? How much are you paying a night? Forget that. Just think about it for one night in a decent in one of them a nice hotel. You're gonna be paying you at least $300-400 a night, at least, right? And spot like this, you might pay that for, if you're on vacation, you might pay that for the week. Might pay that for the week. If you get in with the right people, the right people, you know some locals, you got some boots on the ground, then you're going to spend that probably in a month. You might spend $400-500 a month, to have you a spot like this. And this ain't even the tightest spot. This is just, a little something, man, that I'm showing here. This is just a little something. Yeah. I'm saying, man. So, let me flip this around real quick. But yeah, ain't no, a lot of us, we ain't looking to go viral because we ain't with the controversy, man. When we travel, we just going for a good time. Yeah, we trying to bag something. You might try to pull up on something, but we ain't trying to, be all loud about it. You know what I mean? Back in the day, and particularly for the older guys, and I'm talking like 40 and up. Back in the day, and this go to the guys in the military too. Back in the day, you go out of the country, you go somewhere else, you go to another part of the world, you did what you did, you didn't put it on the internet, you ain't come back and tell everybody everything you did. You might have told a couple of your homies, a couple of your boys, you might have shared some stories with an uncle, your cousins or something like that, but you wasn't going online, putting all your business out there. So this new generation is definitely different. And I can't hate on it because they out there getting their money. I just don't like the image and the dirt that they leave for when the new people coming through. So, I just wanted to put this little size of the whole thing out there and show y'all. There go that building back there. But yeah, man. So this is what it is, man. So I say if you going to Thailand, you coming to Asia, you go into any country that we would consider developing, any country outside of the U.S. You know what I mean? Make sure you step your uh your quality of living up while you out here. Enjoy it. Eat the good food. Meet the people. Learn something about the culture. If you got business going on, make some business connects. You know, yeah. Let them know. Passport show sent you. You know, right there. There they go again. That's the Patronus Tower. I learned so much about these two buildings. Like, I mean, really, I'm not into construction or nothing like that. I didn't really care. To me, it was just a tall building. But then you start meeting people and they start giving you some info and they let you know, like, look, man, did you know this is the largest building in the world? They're the two tallest towers in the world. So you think that it's two buildings, right? And it looked like two buildings, but there's something that connects them. There's like a little bridge in the middle of it. You can't see it from here because we're so far away. I'm about 3 miles away. And but those buildings, they connected by something, so that makes it actually one building. And they about to build another one that's supposed to be either the third tallest building in the world or the second again. Somebody just told me about that. So yeah, I'm telling you, Malaysia got it going on. Yeah, I know in the States it's probably everybody either out and about or getting ready for bed. And I'm about to move around for a little bit, go see what's up in the street. I'm gonna tell you, man, since I've been out here, man, I just been eating crazy, man. I might have put on 10 pounds. I might have put on 10 pounds eating lamb almost every other day. Lamb stew, not just the lamb chops, but the lamb, they give you the whole leg. You could get damn near the whole hip bone. They call it the lamb shank. Hold up. Yeah. So it's the other little side. This the cold side right here. Oh, this lady left her stuff. Maybe she'll be back to get it. But this is my bag. I'm gonna leave her stuff here. Yeah. So you see the mountains back there. I need to go to. It's a place out here called It's called Getting Highlands, up there in the mountains, man. It's crazy, man. The Chinese really got a hold on these, these parts of Asia. There's so many. It's 2 billion Chinese people worldwide. They really know how to put their footmark on the planet because everywhere you go, it look like they running things. And you go up to Getting Highlands, it's like, Chinese everywhere. All across this place, man. I'm telling you, they holding it down. Get cool with the Chinese, man, because they got the plug on everything. But yeah, so now I'm about to get in this elevator in a second, so I know the reception gonna go off, and if it do, man, I appreciate y'all for jumping in. Uh, I'm gonna take it in. I ain't really eat all day for real, so I gotta go find something. Might go live again, man, in the rooftop restaurant. Let me show y'all something real quick. Hold on.